Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Texas State head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Rams offense will take the field first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups. Make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Oh, they're after him. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Fareed. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to him on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Makes a grab. He's down short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Texas State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Under fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Rams will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Coleman. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to...
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going with the counter play here. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to scramble. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man in the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Pass completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Complete, left side, Coleman. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Dances away. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. Here's a little room there. Jumped on top of the pile.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Quarterback now breaking the field. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Jackson will throw. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Red Raiders in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back over to your game inside Bobcat Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
The Rams will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pryor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Now on first down from the 30. Now the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming, trying to buy time. There he goes. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
And, man, you see it again, and it's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
Keeps it on the option. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. And the Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, they go back to the option play, and now this is the 2nd time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You can tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Oh, and a move. And the defense drags him down.
Yeah, and he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Buried before he could blink.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this 2nd half.
Here's a heat. Working that left side now. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Bringing the heat. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
How about the coverage by the defense? It's almost like they knew they were running a curl route, sitting on the route, doing a good job of seeing the quarterback, breaking on the football. This defense is dialed in to no matter what you throw at them.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires it incomplete.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his wideout.
And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. At this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Fighting off the defender. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Jackson gonna throw it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Going right and going deep. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeps looking downfield. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The Rams decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Give to the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. Makes it past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jenkins. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They feed him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Defense looks like they're coming. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Turns it loose. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. 4th down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in 4th down. You got the lead. You got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's Brown again. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The keeper on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Starts to scramble to the left. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Rams. And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Here we go. Ready.
Gets the back moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. Buying some time. Sweet cut there. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the Moormanette trip to the house.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.